thing I like about taxes is they get lower, I take my shirt off.
The Mercedes-Benz Interview Lounge.
So having dinner with Coaster Boy Josh
Yeah.
at 1/5 last night, Mark Forgio's new restaurant, great, awesome. The food, fantastic. And you know how it is. When I drink, I see celebrities.
Yes, all the time.
It's just one of those things. And I said, Josh, we were at the bar after dinner. I said, Josh, Chord Overstreet just walked through. He's like, no, he didn't. You're drinking. I said, I swear to God. So I sent a text to Chord, and Chord texts back, yeah, that's me. And I went over, he's sitting there having dinner, and I swear to God, I know I'm drinking, but I know it's Shawn Mendes.
No.
Me and Sean are tight like that.
So I guess that was not Shawn Mendes.
No, it wasn't.
He looks like him a little bit.
Yeah, we got that all night. We signed autographs. We did the whole thing. We did like a meet and greet at the next place we went to.
Wow.
So Chord likes to hang out with people who look like celebrities.
Yeah.
Exactly.
That was so funny running into you. Did you enjoy your dinner, by the way?
Yeah, it was great.
Yeah.
You had great recommendations. Everything you said was...
Yeah, it's good
amazing,
stuff.
Yeah.
Right. Anyway, so Chord, I'm glad you're here. Danielle saw your movie, Falling for Christmas with Lindsay Lohan, and she thought you were awesome.
I thought you were great, Chord.
And Lindsay
Thank
was
you
great
very
too.
much.
And I love Lindsay Lohan. Lindsay's always been so nice to us.
Yeah, she's the
always
best.
love her. And the premise is so cute. The whole premise about, she's this really rich person, loses her.
I'm this really poor person.
You're this really poor person. Although, the little place you own I want to go there and visit.
It was adorable,
It's
right?
so cute.
I have no idea what you're talking about.
He owns it like a resort, and and it's all Christmassy and beautiful. And unfortunately, they don't have enough reservations, and they need to save it.
Okay.
And,
After we finished filming, they gave me the lodge, which was
in lieu of payment.
Is so cute.
It's a lot of overhead. I didn't realize, but
Okay, so I'm assuming the storyline, rich Lindsay Lohan bailed you out.
Yes.
And so helped you with your lodge that was in peril.
Exactly.
And he helps her out because she gets amnesia. Can I say that?
Yeah.
Am I giving away?
No, it's out. It's out
No,
as of yesterday.
Can I say, I'm like, when I say she has amnesia, I feel like you don't find that out till kind of like into the movie.
No, you find that out. You find it out as soon as she falls.
Yeah, that's
Christmas.
Okay, by the way, hold on. There's a fall?
There's a fall.
Oh, yeah.
He finds her in the woods.
She falls.
By the way, those two people that you were taking into the woods were not happy you stopped.
Okay, stop there. Stop there. You've given too much. You've given away too much.
Too many spoilers.
So anyway, this is on Apple, right?
Netflix.
It's on Netflix. Okay. It's on Netflix. It's called Falling for Christmas.
Yes.
Now.
Because she falls.
Okay, stop.
There's another thing on Apple.
Okay, the other thing. So Acapulco is my all-time favorite.
Yeah, we love it.
First season, I turned it on. I'm like, this is friggin' hilarious.
Yeah.
It's great. And your character, Chad, is just lovable,
It's so
hateable,
fun.
everything kind of wrapped into one.
It's such a blast.
I mean, how much? I mean, are you Chad? I mean, is that secretly you?
It's 100% me. We did a episode. I think it was episode 4. It was like the Valentine's Day episode,
Right.
And their writers are so great. They just kind of like they give you so much room to play as well. And me and Raphael, who plays Hector, we were working on the scene before we shot it, and I was like, "Do you think it's okay if I if I throw this line in there, like we're like, if you really like it, you got to get something like nice, like hoolery." And he's like, "Huh?
Hoolery?"
I was like, "Because the J is silent with you guys."
Right.
And they let me like kind of like mess around and play.
That was
with
yours.
Oh,
Yeah,
that's cool.
That was a great line.
It was just, but it was just like it's so fun. We go down there and we just goof off and have a blast.
So if you watch Acapulco, you know what we're talking about. Yeah. And by the way, it's like the #1 show in Mexico, right?
Yeah,
I mean,
that's what I was just told that. Yeah,
it's such a great show,
And you
we
walk
love
away
it.
feeling good when you watch it. Like if you're in a crappy mood, like you feel happy after you watch it because it's colorful and it's funny and it's a feel good. It really is.
Yeah, it's kind of like it feels like it's in that like I don't know. It's like Ted Lasso meets like White Lotus, but really happy and family, family friendly. But it's just like a fun half hour.
Yeah, Acapulco. Make sure you watch it. Now, what resort is that where you guys shoot that? That's
we actually
Puerto Vallarta, isn't it?
Yeah, we actually filmed it in like a resort like an hour east, and then we changed the resort for season 2 and went to a bigger place actually in Puerto Vallarta.
Okay. I think it's Miss Maloya, whatever his name is.
It was Miss Maloya where
Scotty.
we were filming. Yeah,
That's where we went.
We stayed there.
We stayed there years ago.
We drove the Periwinkle Jeep there, didn't we?
We did.
Yeah.
It's beautiful.
That's a euphemism for anal sex.
Why did I write that down? I didn't hear
I'm
it.
kidding. I'm kidding. Oh, by the way, God,
The Periwinkle Jeep.
you drove the Periwinkle Jeep. That's Gandhi up there on the right. She's in Columbus today.
Hello.
Oh, hi, Gandhi.
There's
How
Gandhi.
you doing? Miss you. I'm sad we're not there.
And that's Froggy over there. He's in Jacksonville. So we're all over the friggin'
Oh, wow.
Yeah.
I know.
You got everybody all over the country just zoomed in. This is great.
I know that they want to be a part of the love.
You want to hear about Shawn Mendes?
So anyway, are you in New York doing Falling for Christmas press, or what are you doing?
Yeah, we did like press for it this week, and we did the premiere on Wednesday night. And I'm just kind of hanging here till the weekend, enjoying the city now.
You know what? It's great. I mean, we've known Chord for several years now. I mean, ever since I guess Glee or after Glee, whatever. I don't know. But you've got some great stuff going on. I mean,
man,
to be a quote unquote working actor, I mean that's a thing, and you're doing it. It's good for you.
I'm having a blast. I mean, it's I get it doesn't really feel like a job still, and it's just like I get excited to do it every day. So it's fun.
We had a journalist on the other day, Mo Rocca. I don't know if you know who he is. He's a brilliant guy. He's on CBS Sunday Morning. Whatever.
Okay, yeah.
He says what he does for a living, it's not the class, it's the electives. He just only does things he just finds fun, and he makes a living at it. And so you wake up in the morning going, okay, I got to wake up early and do a radio show. You have to wake up and be on the set to do a fun scene or two with some people you really like. What a charmed life. I mean,
yeah, it's I don't know. Like getting to play make believe is just like I don't know. It feels like you're going to like summer camp every day. If when you're working, when you're not working, it's the worst because you're like when you're ready, you're excited to do it again.
Wow. See, and that's another thing about if you're in the acting world, you have this project and it could be a series or it could be a film, but when it's over, you're like, okay, guys, bye.
Yeah, like the hiatus period is like, it's. I mean, even when we were doing the good thing about Glee is we probably had like 2 weeks off in between seasons, so we were just like hammering out.
Right.
Are you doing the new Glee thing, the 3-episode like behind the scenes like juicy gossip thing that they're working on?
Oh, I think all that's bullshit.
Really?
Hold on, let me push the button.
Oh, I can't say that. Sorry.
Okay, so the question was.
Yeah, so they're working on this behind the scenes Glee 3-episode documentary or something.
That's what we heard.
That's what we heard, that like they're going to give all the juicy gossip and what really went down, and so. But that Chord said is a lot of BS.
I think anybody that knows anything about that show and experienced it doesn't have anything to do with that from what I know.
Interesting.
Yeah.
Whoa.
Well, no, I like hearing that. I like hearing
I
that.
love that. Yeah.
Yeah, I mean, we're all really close and, pretty much like family, and nobody knows anything about that.
Okay, good.
I think it's a little bit of like just trying to get people to watch something.
Okay.
All right.
I love it. Look at that.
Well, no, it's
Get
look.
the truth.
You know what? The Glee.
Of course.
I would assume that the Glee family is kind of like our family, right?
Yeah.
I mean, we're family. And then when someone tries to go against the family, you're like, or someone says that there's a problem in the family, they don't know. They're not in the family.
Right.
Yeah, it's a gossip thing. It's like, I don't know. It's like people are like, hey, should we
change the subject? Let's drink some tequila.
No, I don't think anybody really knows anything about it. I think it's just like feels like a tabloid thing trying to sell.
Okay. Well, you know what? If it wasn't worthy of conversation, then you know what I'm saying? Here,
Right.
to you, Chord Overstreet in the house. What? Nate, you're looking at me like are we late or something?
Nothing. We're not late. We're fine.
Oh, there's Josh. He showed up for work. Josh, come here.
Well.
This to me is ridiculous. Can I just say,
What?
Josh goes out drinking at night, and he's allowed to sleep in the 4 hours of the show and then come to work.
Hey, you know what? I showed up before Josh.
You're right.
I think that's.
So last night at the bar, he's like, "No, Chord Overstreet isn't here." I mean, I swear to God, it's him.
But that is definitely Shawn Mendes.
Are you okay? Hey, I got a question. We were texting each other at 11:30, and then we texted again at 1:30. What happened in those 2 hours? I don't know. Okay.
I was watching White Lotus.
Oh, I didn't get this week.
Oh yeah.
Miss it. Well, don't know spoilers.
No spoilers.
It's interesting how Acapulco and White Lotus are sort of parallel, but not. It's that resort.
I think
show.
what happened is everybody, after like the pandemic, everybody needed a vacation, and so I think resorts were like
the thing.
You know,
we need more resort programming. Seriously, I think this is where it's at, man.
No, it's so great. Like I got to work with Jennifer Coolidge on Glee back in the day, and she's just like the funniest. And it was so cool to see her just do what she does at such a high level, and it was she made that show so freaking fun.
Did you see The Watcher yet with her on it?
No.
Oh yeah,
I got to check it out.
And that got renewed for a second.
And that's with
Christopher
McDonald, right?
Is that who's in it? No.
Who is it?
Ryan Murphy did.
Yeah.
Okay. Yeah. Yeah. I think Christopher the guy who played Shooter McGavin in Happy Gilmore.
Yeah.
Shooter.
Anyway, well, okay. So resorts. It's all about resorts. We need more resort programming. If we can get that.
I thought the movie Falling for Christmas was going to be called The Last Resort.
Oh.
Next one.
I was wrong.
Yeah. Trademark that right now.
All right. So you have these two projects going on right now. What's next?
Next, I'm kind of working more in. I love comedy, and that's my wheelhouse. What I would love to do that for the rest of my life. So I'm kind of like working on developing a few things and creating a few projects as far as in the comedy world, because I feel like people need that, and I feel like especially like rom-coms, like I feel like there's like a lack of it right now, but people love a good rom-com when they see it.
You know, you're right. If you want a rom-com, you have to go to the Hallmark Channel. That's really all that's there.
And like some of my favorite movies, like Notting Hill, How to Lose a Guy in 10 Days. It just there's just not a lot of that anymore, and I think that there's such a market for that, and such a need for people to take a break from reality.
Yep.
Well, I tell you, I mean, your character Chad on Acapulco is hilarious. I mean, his timing is great.
My timing.
I guess that's yours. Look at you, Mr. Well, actually, it's my timing. It's
actually my timing.
Thanks for noticing.
It just comes through a character.
It's my delivery.
I have your song. Okay, hold on. This is.
Sorry. I wrote a song for the Christmas movie, and.
Do you remember the song?
Yes, it's a good song.
You don't remember that?
No, I do remember. No, and you in the car. You're not in the car singing with her.
No,
that's the boyfriend.
Not.
Yeah. That's the boyfriend.
You've given away the entire script.
I've seen the movie.
Shut up.
It proves I saw it, right?
God. Okay, so this is Everybody Loves Christmas. Chord Overstreet. He's actually here. I'm not imagining it.
With Shawn Mendes.
Yeah, where's Shawn Mendes? Is he sleeping in?
He couldn't make it this morning.
Okay.
Oh man.
All right, here we go. You want to push the button?
Yeah, how do I do it?
It's a button. You push it. You can do it right there. Push one. Isn't that funny how that works?
That's great.
Hey, I don't know, Nate. I can't understand what you're saying. Here, go to that microphone over there. What? Go to that microphone over there. No, go to that microphone over there. Try that one over there.
Oh.
Try that one.
Sorry, we're having a discussion about Elvis Presley.
I'm sorry. Chord Overstreet's still here.
Yeah.
Chord's still here.
The interview was never going to end.
No, I love.
We're having a better conversation here than we did on the air.
Yeah, no, we've been having great conversation with him off the air, but whatever we do, we just got to break by a certain time.
We have to break by a certain time.
Yeah, so get whatever you want in. I think Christopher Walken should do our traffic report.
Do you have a traffic report I could read?
Well, do we have
okay.
We'll just make it up. I mean, do you even know highways in New York?
You know, the two is so packed. Wow, bumper to bumper. It's crazy. You know, Joe Dirt's standing in the middle of the interstate waving a Confederate flag. It's crazy, causing a huge block.
That's awesome.
Waving
what's that, Gandhi?
Just what was causing the traffic delay?
No, Joe Dirt. No, what if we his family? Wow.
Okay, there's that. You do a lot of impersonations.
Yeah.
I mean, what was the first one when you were growing up, Chord? I mean, who did you first start impersonating?
It was probably Bill Clinton, because the whole thing was going on, back then.
Monica Lewinsky?
But it was like me doing it at 7 years old, which was like weirdly like, I don't think you heard me, but I did not have sexual relations with that woman, Miss Lewinsky. And I was like doing that at 7 years old.
7.
Yeah, and my brother's like, you don't sound like Bill Clinton. And I was like, you know what? I'm going to get this down. And then I started doing impersonations. And then I went to George Bush, and it was every president after that.
Wow.
Really?
Yeah.
Where'd you George Bush?
There's two things I hate. I hate war. I hate terror. But I love the war on terror.
All right. Then there's Obama. You do Obama?
Governor Romney is a liar. Sasha Malia, go to bed. I don't know if it's...
Do you do Donald Trump?
It's yeah, a little bit. It's like I do it like I was doing earlier, the Lord of the Rings thing, where it's like filthy habits, lots of habits. They wants the precious, they needs the precious. We will not give them the precious.
Damn.
Okay, that's pretty good.
So
right?
damn good.
His best is McConaughey, though.
Well, he never was the president.
But he might run for governor. So it might. He never.
So if Matthew McConaughey became governor of Texas,
okay, he kind of be like. Here's the thing about taxes, guys. You got to pay them. Do we want to pay them? We don't really want to pay them, but all right, we're going to have to pay them. All right. Thing I like about taxes is they get lower, I take my shirt off.
the first time you did McConaughey was in you would call everyone good looking.
Hey, they're good looking.
I love that. I don't know. So here it is. It's 9:23 on a Friday morning. We're drinking tequila with Chord Overstreet. What else could go right with this day?
Everything.
We wanted to play this song earlier.
Oh, you want to hear Young'un? Fabulous?
Yes.
Okay, I'll play some Fabulous. Okay. Look, again, we've said goodbye to you 7 times.
I'm here all week.
Well, thank God it's Friday.
He'll be back on Monday.
How excellent. All right, again, please. You heard, by the way, when we played your Christmas song earlier, we turned down the monitors and we were talking. While we were playing it, the text messages blew up. Who is that singing that? I've got to get that. I never was a fan of Glee, but I got to say, this Christmas song is amazing.
Oh, jeez.
I love that.
Great Overstreet song. I'm bouncing in my boots.
Oh, that's awesome.
Oh, that's
A
great.
Christmas song? Really? Ball freaking humbug. Go away. Who was the artist?
Hey, you can go Scrooge yourself over there.
Who was the artist that sang that Christmas song you just played? That's Chord Overstreet. Look at that. A song is born.
I love it. Thank you so much for having me on here.
Again, Falling for Christmas with Chord Overstreet and featuring Lindsay Lohan.
I think Lindsay's going to be in next week. Is she stopping by?
Oh, wow.
Maybe you might see her this weekend at a restaurant.
You know me, I drink and I see celebrities. But also Acapulco. Please watch Acapulco. It will change your life.
It's so good.
But anyway, thanks for coming in.
Thank you for having me.
I'm not going to play a song, and we'll continue drinking. You're not going anywhere.
The Mercedes-Benz Interview Lounge.